Good day everyone and welcome to today's news. So in today's news we're going to talk about the two important sustainable development goals from United Nations. The first SDG is climate action which focus on reducing climate change and preparing societies for environmental challenge. The second SDG is SDG 14 which is life below water, focuses on protecting ocean and marine ecosystem. These two goals are closely connected because climate change affects the ocean, and the ocean itself help regulate the Earth's temperature. So in today's news, we have selected two recent international news report to better understand the current environmental issues and how they impact around the world. For team number 1, we will discuss the warning issued by the United Nations regarding the possible return of El Nino. And for team 2, we will be explore the recent report about the growing crisis affecting the world's ocean. Although this issue seems global and large scale, they also influence our daily life through weather changes, food supply, water resources, and environmental health. As a university student, understanding these issues help us become more responsible, both individuals and future decision makers. Now let's begin with our first team.
According to the World Meteorological Organization, there is an 80% probability that El Nino conditions may develop between June and August 2026. But what exactly is El Nino? El Nino is a climate pattern that happens when sea surface temperatures become warmer than normal across parts of the Pacific Ocean. Although it starts in the ocean, its effects can influence weather patterns across many regions around the world. During El Nino, some areas may experience long periods of drought, while others may receive unusually heavy rainfall. Countries may also face stronger heat waves and changes in agricultural production. This matters because weather affects almost everything in our daily lives, from food prices to water availability. Scientists also warn that El Nino combined with long-term climate change may increase global temperatures even further. This makes preparation extremely important. Now, I will pass to Iman to explain the possible impacts.
As mentioned earlier, El Nino can bring many environmental and social impacts. One major concern is extreme heat. Higher temperatures can increase health risks, especially for children, older adults, and outdoor workers. Another concern is drought. When rainfall decreases, water supplies become limited and agriculture suffers. Farmers may struggle to grow crops, leading to higher food prices. At the same time, some regions may experience stronger storms and floods. These disasters damage homes, roads, and public facilities. Climate experts explain that climate change acts like an amplifier. It makes extreme weather events stronger and more unpredictable. This shows that climate change is no longer only an environmental issue. It also affects economic stability, public health, and quality of life. Because of these risks, governments and communities need to prepare in advance. Now, Haikal will explain what actions can be taken.
Following this warning, the United Nations encouraged countries to strengthen climate preparation. One important solution is developing early warning system. This system allows government to provide weather alerts for disaster occur. Another action is investing in sustainable infrastructure and renewable energy. Examples include improving water management and reducing greenhouse gas emission. However, climate action should not only come from leaders and policymakers. Individuals also have an important role. Students can reduce electricity consumption, switch off unused devices, and choose environment-friendly transportation. University can organize recycling campaign and sustainability programs. When million of people make small change, the overall impact comes significant. Climate action means acting before problem become disaster. Now Tony will explain what students and communities can contribute.
Many people think climate change is too big for individuals to influence. However, small action done consistently can create meaningful results. Students can reduce waste by avoiding unnecessary plastic use. Using public transport or carpooling reduces carbon emissions. Saving electricity and water at home also contributes. Tree planting activities are another simple but meaningful action. Tree absorbs carbon dioxide and help the environment get cool. University and youth groups can organize awareness campaign to encourage sustainable lifestyle. Climate responsibility start with everyday choice. Now, a recent United Nations report warns that the world's oceans are facing a deepening environmental crisis. Scientists found that ocean temperatures continue to rise. Sea levels are increasing and marine ecosystems are becoming less stable. Oceans are important because they absorb heat and help regulate Earth climates. They also provide food, transportation, and employment opportunities. However, human activities are creating pressure on ocean ecosystem. Climate change, pollution, and overfishing are reducing marine biodiversity. If this trend continues, ocean resources may become increasingly difficult to sustain. Now, Mior will explain more about the ocean.
One of the biggest threats to the oceans today is pollution. Every year, millions of tons of plastic waste enter the ocean from rivers, coastal areas, and human activities. This plastic does not disappear easily. Instead, it's break down into a tiny piece and called microplastics. These microplastics can be eaten by fish, turtles, and other marine animals, eventually entering the marine food chains and affecting both wildlife and humans. Another major issue is overfishing. Overfishing happen when fish are caught faster than they can reproduce and recover their populations. As a result, some fish species become endangered and the balance of marine ecosystem is disrupted. When one species declines, and it can affect many other species that depend on it for food and survival. Climate change is also causing a serious damage to ocean ecosystems. Rising ocean temperatures lead to the coral bleaching, which weakens and sometimes kills coral reef. Coral reefs are important because they provide food, shelter, and breeding ground for many marine organisms. In addition, climate change contributes to sea level rise, ocean acidification, and habitat loss, making it harder for marine species to survive. Healthy oceans are essential for life on Earth. They provide food, support livelihoods, regulate the climate, and produce a significant portion of oxygen we breathe. if ocean ecosystem continue to deteriorate, the consequence will not only affect marine life, but also societies, economically, environmentally, socially affected. Therefore, protecting our ocean is a shared responsibility that requires action from governments, industries, and individuals alike. Now, Kresha will explain why healthy oceans matter.
So, there are many practical ways to support life below water. First, reducing plastic use can decrease marine pollution. Second, supporting sustainable seafood encourages responsible fishing. And lastly, joining beach cleanup programs helps remove waste before it enters marine ecosystems. Education and public awareness are also important. People are more likely to change behavior when they understand environmental consequences. Every action contributes to healthier oceans.
Young people play an important role in environmental protection. Students can lead awareness campaign, organize sustainability events, and promote responsible habit. Technology and social media can also spread environmental message quickly. Protecting ocean may seem difficult, but collective effort creates the change. The choice that we make today influence future environmental conditions.
Today, we presented two major global challenges. One is the climate action and another one is life below water. These issues are connected because climate changes affects ocean, and healthy ocean help reduce climate impacts. The report reminds us that environmental protection requires cooperation between government, organization, and individual. As a students and also as a human being, our action may seem small, but they still do matter. Becoming aware and making sustainable choices is what we can contribute for our better future. Thank you and have a good day.